you're on a personal growth journey, you've probably outgrown people in your life. I know it's a natural part of the process, but sometimes it can be really painful. So here are my best tips to help you deal with that. Before we get into the video though, I wanted to make a quick announcement. I created a newsletter where I dive into various topics of self-development, where I provide you strategies and tools to further your growth. So if you're looking for in-depth information to enhance your knowledge, and you want early access to all of my future tools and resources, you can join the community now using the link in the description. Okay, back to the video. The first tip that I have for you today is to practice detachment. Understand that in this life, everything is impermanent. At some point, everything that you gain will be lost. Everything that comes will go. It is the natural cycle of life, and you must accept this. Being in this state of detachment means that you appreciate all of the things in your life, but you know that they do not belong to you. These things are just yours to experience, and at any point, they could be taken away from you. And that's okay. You don't worry about if it's going to last forever. You don't worry about how long you can cling on to this thing. You just focus on appreciating the experience of it. You welcome it in with open arms, and when it's ready to go, you allow it to go. Once that experience is over, there will be more things that will come and more things that you can appreciate. There's always a flow to life. Operating from a state of detachment is so helpful when it comes to friendships, especially outgrowing people. You understand that this person served their purpose in your life, and it was amazing. You enjoyed it, you loved them. But once their purpose is fulfilled in your life, they no longer need to be there. View everybody in your life as a teacher. Everybody comes in and spends time with you, showing you parts of yourself that need attention, revealing certain things to you, teaching you certain lessons. And once their purpose is finished, they go off in their own direction and they do their own thing. When you view your relationships from this lens, there's no need to get attached. You don't cling onto the idea of what you and this person could be in the future, or the type of friendship that you wish you could have had. You understand that their purpose played out exactly how it was meant to in your life. They showed you everything that you needed to see. You can most definitely appreciate them and all the memories that you created together, but now it's time to move on. You really just have to let go. Let go and surrender to the universe. Let life play out its course without you being so attached to what you think you want, because you don't know what's best for you, really. You might think that this friendship with this person is best for you, or this relationship with this person is best for you. That is literally just your ego forming attachments to different versions of reality that you've created in your head. You need to let go of that attachment, release it, and allow life to play. When you know that you are outgrowing somebody and the relationship has to come to an end shortly, or you don't want to spend too much time around them, or you can tell that you guys just aren't aligning anymore, view the relationship as complete. Don't view it as ended, like it's some harsh thing. It's just as simple as they served their purpose. We were aligned for a period of time, now we're not, and now we're going off in our own directions, and that's okay. They taught me so much, I really appreciated that. I'm going to allow them to go. I'm going to welcome in what is to come next. With that, you can say all of your goodbyes, and now welcome in all the new relationships that will come into your life, because there will be so many. But just understand that this is all part of the divine plan. When I say practice detachment, I don't just mean from the people who you are outgrowing. Practice detachment from everybody and everything in your life. Your focus should be on you, your purpose, and your mission. That is you becoming the greatest version of yourself, fulfilling your potential, diffusing your impact amongst the world. Whoever is here for that journey, whatever rides along with you, simply view it as part of the journey. Don't cling on to it. Don't attach to it. It's all just part of your journey. Your life, it's all about you. And that's okay. Allow those things to be that way. And when you can feel yourself forming an attachment, really hoping that something will last forever and giving it a lot of your attention to the point where it becomes unnecessary and it's starting to negatively impact you, just remind yourself that everything is impermanent. All that you can do is simply enjoy its presence, allow it to come and allow it to go. The next tip is to recognize your self-worth and understand the importance of surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals. Now, if you are outgrowing the people in your environment, there is a reason for that. Either you are no longer aligned with them, your relationship with them impacts you negatively, they leave you feeling exhausted or unfulfilled, or maybe they don't support you in your growth and your dreams. You deserve to be around people who uplift you, support you, who are aligned with you, who leave you feeling inspired, loved, valued, appreciated. And it is more than okay to let go of the relationships in your life where you aren't getting that. So if these people are negatively impacting you or they just aren't aligning with you anymore, you can view letting go of the relationship as an act of self-love. By letting them go, you are one step closer to aligning yourself with people who do uplift you and inspire you and make you feel very valued. By letting go of these people, you are stepping closer to becoming the best version of yourself. The best version of yourself who is surrounded by the best possible influences. Like I said before, it's just part of the journey. It's part of the process of you becoming everything that you were meant to be. And I know that sometimes the steps that we must take to enter that next era of our personal growth, that next level, can be really difficult and uncomfortable. Especially when you have to let go of friendships or relationships that you have held onto for a long time. But it is the difficult steps like these that provide you the most growth. They end up being the best changes, and you deserve to experience all of that positive change. You deserve to step into the best version of yourself. You need to make these sacrifices. So don't feel bad for outgrowing relationships or ending relationships with people who you were once very close with. It's all part of the process, and if you feel like that's something that you need to do, then you definitely should listen to your intuition and act upon that. Never feel guilty for taking the next step towards your personal growth. You know, sometimes you don't even realize how much people hold you back until you let go of the relationship. In my own life, I've seen this drastically. There was particularly one relationship that I was really attached to. This person had been in my life for a number of years. Once I finally listened to my intuition, after me shoving down that feeling of not being aligned for months and let the person leave my life, let them go. When I tell you, that is when I experienced the most rapid amount of personal growth I have ever experienced. All I had to do was overcome my personal attachment to this person, let them go, release that as an act of self-love, allow myself to step into this best version of myself, because I didn't even realize the ways that this person was holding me back until I finally stepped away and listened to my intuition. What I'm trying to emphasize here is listen to your intuition, because that will signal to you when you are outgrowing people. You will feel that you aren't aligned with them anymore when you spend time with them. But sometimes it's just that step that you need to take for you to step into this whole new version of your life. And once you finally take that step, you'll look back in hindsight and you'll think, oh my goodness, I should have done this sooner. I'm so glad that I listened to my intuition. I'm so glad that I took that step. Because attachment in any form really just holds us back. But attachment to people and relationships is the worst kind, because for some reason we get deluded and we will do anything to maintain the relationships in our lives, even if they aren't the best for us. But at some point, you've really got to get real with yourself and think, is this person uplifting me? Is this person aligned with me? Is this person actually supporting my growth, supporting my dreams? Not only supporting my growth, but contributing to it. If the answer is no to all of those, then they have no purpose in your life. Let them go. Let them go. Let it go. Let it go and evolve. The final tip that I have for you is to allow yourself to feel all of the emotions that come from this. It is okay to grieve past versions of yourself and all of the past relationships that you used to have. There will be many times in your journey where you are left lost, confused, upset, and that's completely normal. It's all part of the process. So in saying that, please allow yourself to feel all of your emotions. Don't just shove them down, suppress them, and think, oh, I'm stepping into the best version of myself. I need to be all happy, healed, growth. That's not how you should go about it. You are a human. You have feelings, and you definitely should and need to be honoring these feelings. Allow yourself to be sad if you want to be sad, But the thing here is just don't get stuck in it. Some people, they can get stuck in it for months, grieving about a relationship, reminiscing way too hard over the memories. So in reality, they're moving forward in time, but their mind is stuck back here. You don't want to be that. You want to feel your emotions and allow them to come through your body. So then once that process is over, you can really focus on stepping into this next period of your life. Journaling is a really, really good tool for expressing your emotions and processing them. I would very highly recommend it. And I understand how it feels. When I started my personal growth journey, I lost so many friends. I went from having a lot of friends to now having like 3. And it was simply because I was no longer aligned with them. They all knew this old, different version of me. And I was changing. I was changing rapidly. Of course, I'm not going to be aligned with those people who I used to be in previous times. And sometimes I still miss those people, and sometimes I still miss those memories that I had. And occasionally I might get sad about it, or I might reminisce, and that's okay. Don't make yourself feel any sort of way about it. Don't be judgmental of yourself. Never judge yourself. Never judge yourself for what you are feeling. Always support yourself through it as best as you can. Be your own best friend. Literally hold your own hand and walk yourself through this journey of personal growth. That's the only way that you can go about it. There needs to be no judgment and all love. So when you are feeling sad, just support yourself through it. I'll tell you something that helps with processing and expressing your emotions. When you start to feel yourself getting upset about certain things, switch into the mode of observing. Try to jump out of your brain and sort of watch yourself from an outsider perspective. Notice the energy flowing through your body. Notice the physical sensations. You need to become really present and mindful. Once you can learn to observe your emotions like that, without judging them, they will subside so much faster. After some time on this journey, you will quickly accept that outgrowing people is just a natural part of the process. Even though some relationships that you may have wanted to last won't last, it's still okay. You still learnt so much from this person, you still appreciated them, you still loved them. And that in itself is such a beautiful thing. Just remember that everything happens in perfect timing, exactly how it's meant to, for your journey. Trust in that, and detachment should come very easily to you. So recapping everything, I want you to practice detachment, listen to your intuition, view letting go of relationships as an act of self-love, and be kind to yourself throughout this journey. That is everything that I have to say for today's video. Thank you so much for watching and hanging out with me. If you want more self-improvement content from me, you can check the links in my descriptions for my socials. I'm on TikTok and Instagram. And if you want to read my free mindset guide, it's a mini ebook that covers everything you need to know about becoming your best self, creating powerful mindset, and consciously creating your reality. It is completely free and it's also in the description, so you can totally check it out if you want to. With all of that being said, I will see you in the next video. Mwah!